What's going on, everybody? This is LC Muscles here, and it is time to talk about the Steelers dominating the Miami Dolphins 30-12 in this last game. Yeah, this was pretty much a domination, though, and Miami Dolphin fans all across South Florida have been berating me ever since I went to that Dolphins-Steelers game, and the Dolphins absolutely whooped the Steelers, but this time around, it feels so sweet to get that revenge. And it feels appropriate that I ate some marine life tonight, knowing that the Steelers crushed the Dolphins. I had some nice salmon, some rice, and some veggies tonight. Oh my God, Giants are getting killed. Yeah, I'm just watching the end of the Giants game. Packers will be going to Dallas, but we'll talk about that a little later. The Steelers win over Miami 30-12. They looked very good all game, except for a few things that could have been played a little bit better, but I know they will fix it. The one thing I'm going to give my shout out to, my biggest shout out, is to Ryan Shazier. Screw it. The entire linebacking core was outstanding today. You had Bud Dupree, Jarvis Jones, Lawrence Timmons. You had Jarvis Jones, Ryan Shazier, Bud Dupree. All of them dominated today. The Steelers' rush defense was awesome. And also having Stephon Tuitt, having him back was awesome because Jay Ajayi did not do anything against us, even though he had a great game against us the first game. How many yards did he have today? He had 33 yards rushing. Wow. That is awesome. The Steelers played absolutely great on both sides of the ball. Offense could have laid a little bit better. Ben, the one thing I am a bit pissed about is Mike Tomlin leaving Big Ben in there, and Big Ben having a slight twist in his ankle. That was dumb. I don't know why he should have played. You should have put in Landry Jones. That was dumb. I don't know why Mike Tomlin did that. That was stupid. If right at the fourth quarter, when we were leading 30-6, I would have put in Landry Jones. Heck, I know I don't like Landry Jones, but keep in everybody healthy for Kansas City. I know I just got done watching the Penguins game too, and they won. So pretty much a great day for all Pittsburgh sports fans. Penguins win 6-2 over the Lightning, and they also get the win over the Miami Dolphins. Both Florida teams getting their asses whooped by the Steelers and Penguins respectively. Oh man! Sorry, give me 1 second. The Dolphins really, I will give the credit to the Dolphins though. They had a great season. They did better than I thought they were going to be. I thought they were going to be 5-11. Honestly, they did a 10-6 season. They're going to be good. I'm calling this right now. When Tom Brady retires, expect the Dolphins to be a powerhouse in the AFC East. Expect them to be a powerhouse. Expect the Patriots to completely fall flat without Brady there. Because let's be honest, Gronk's one more injury from calling a career, and Brady's 39 years old. Won't see him much longer. You have the Dolphins will be good next year. This is a good test for them, though. The Dolphins did have a good game with Matt Moore, though. He did have a couple bad turnovers, but Matt Moore did have a pretty decent passing game other than the turnovers. It's just, here's the problem, though. It wasn't the fact that Moore wasn't bad. He did have one bad throw, but the problem was the Dolphins need to improve their offensive line. Their offensive line was garbage today. Not having Pouncey there is huge. It is a complete 180 when they don't have Pouncey there. That is a problem. I know a lot of Dolphins don't want to hear, but kind of not having Jake Long and Mike Pouncey there is huge for you guys. That is tough, and we exploited everything, and the rush defense needs to get fixed. Like the interior defensive line needs to get improvement. You guys need to improve the offensive line and the defensive line especially. The linebackers definitely will get better. Kiko Alonso did have a decent game. Steelers just outplayed and outdominated you guys, and it was unfortunate. Because the Dolphins, I wanted to see a good game, but hey, having the Dolphins play well this year and how they did, having one of the toughest schedules in the NFL, it's a good thing though. Yeah. And the Giants are absolutely terrible. Odell Beckham Jr. got 3 drop passes. That's embarrassing. And I feel bad. My brother's a Giants fan. I feel bad. But at least they made the playoffs. So that being said, this is also since last year, all 4 road teams won the playoff game in the wild card round. All 4 home game teams won their playoff games this week. And that'll get me into my divisional preview a little bit because there really isn't too much to say about the Steelers dominating the Dolphins. Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown were all amazing. Le'Veon Bell being absolutely amazing. His first playoff game, breaking a franchise record having over 167 yards. Previous record was put out by Franco Harris. It's awesome. I cannot wait to see how the Steelers play against the Chiefs. We'll be putting that in a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and go through the AFC divisional the playoffs right now. So, starting out the first game, which is the Seahawks and the Falcons. The Seahawks and the Falcons, I did a little bit in my predictions video. This would happen. This is going to be a pretty good game. You got it in the Georgia Dome, so the weather will be taken out. But the big thing is the Falcons defense has to show up if they want to compete with Seattle's offense. Russell Wilson's been throwing touchdowns crazy as of late. Even though the one with Paul Richardson was complete crap and should have been called back. I think the Seahawks can get it done in Atlanta, though. Atlanta is favored by 4, but Atlanta could be a hit-or-miss team. And Matt Ryan on the playoffs is not a good player in the playoffs. That's the one bad thing about the Falcons. They have not played well in the playoffs in the past couple of years. So expect the Falcons to play well, but I think the Seahawks could get it done late. Now, this is stupid, though. The Houston Texans, New England Patriots, I did not think the Raiders – I thought the Raiders were going to play a lot better than they did, but the Raiders got absolutely destroyed by the Texans. And now they play New England, and New England's 16-point favorites? I'm sorry, that's dumb. I don't know why. Why would you do that? Why would you call 16? I know New England's a great team, but 16? That's a bit ridiculous. I'm sorry, 16 is a bit ridiculous. I think it'll be a closer game than people think. I'd say it's like a 27-17 kind of game, but come on, man. The Patriots are going to be exposed with the Texans defense. Tom Brady will get hit a lot. The Texans can do something, but I don't expect too much out of it, unfortunately. I think the Patriots will win, but yeah. Next up is my game. This is going to go a lot into detail. Before I'll go into the Dallas-Green Bay game real quick because this is one of the other games I predicted as well. Dallas and Green Bay, you have such a great matchup here. You got Aaron Rodgers versus Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott. You got the Packers, who are now winning a 7-game win streak, and the Cowboys, who have won many games. So have won 13 games in the NFC this year. I think the Patriots and I think the Cowboys will play very well at home, and Green Bay does not play well against the Cowboys in Dallas. So that's something to look forward to. Can Ezekiel Elliott run through the Packers defense? We'll see, man. They stopped the Giants right now and pretty well, so we'll see what happens. Now, get into the Steelers-Chiefs game. One thing that was stupid was Ben Roethlisberger twisting his ankle a little bit, having to put him in a walking boot. That was stupid, even though he was walking perfectly fine. That was a dumb move to have Landry Jones not come in. I don't know. It's a playoff game. You could have gotten some experience. At least you did good at having Pouncey and Bell and Brown being taken out, but you should have taken Ben out too, man. There's 3 parts of the Killer Bees, man. Kansas City, though, is an interesting story, to say the least. They did get the bye week, though, and Andy Reid does well with preparing for a team on the road. But here's the thing, though. The Chiefs they only have 1 playoff win since 1991. Wait, no, is it 1991? Yeah, I think it might have been 93. Let me just check because I know the Chiefs, the last time they won a playoff game was when Joe Montana was the quarterback, and they went to the AFC Championship. Give me 1 second. I'm going to take a look real quick. 1991 Chiefs. Okay, since 1993. That was the last time they won a playoff game, was in 1993 when they went to the AFC Championship. This is going to be interesting to say the least because I really do think the Steelers are the better team, honestly, and having them having them win against the Chiefs earlier in Pittsburgh by what they did. The Steelers are getting 1.5 points on the road, which is awesome. And the Chiefs, here's the problem with the Chiefs, though. Like the Cardinals, they have a one-dimensional offense. They have a couple guys they can throw to, but if you take out Kelsey and Macklin, there really isn't much the Chiefs can do. They have barely any running game. Even though Spencer Ware is decent, he's not great. Because Jamal Charles would have been a game changer with his speed. Spencer Ware is a decent running back, but our run defense has been playing very well, especially today, though, after stepping up from having Isaiah Crowell, allowing him to play well on us, having that extra time to prepare for Jay Ajayi, it definitely helped. Kansas City's offensive line is middle of the road, honestly. I don't see much out of that offensive line. Their defense is what scares me, especially their secondary. We have to be very careful. Ben cannot throw any interceptions this game. I know one of the interceptions today was off of Antonio Brown's hands, but Ben, you need to control the ball a little bit better in that scenario. Like, you should have thrown it to Brown. It should have been an easy catch for him. It shouldn't have to really gun it when you're running, or you could have ran it with yourself. But and the one garbage time interception, which I really don't think counts too much, but it's still not good to have. Yeah. I think the Steelers can pull this one off, though. I think playing in Kansas City will be tough because the noise will get to them. The noise is going to be big in Kansas City, but Le'Veon Bell is going to have to be the big guy today. Le'Veon Bell is going to have to stand up. We're going to have to be running the ball a lot. We're going to have to run the ball a lot. That's going to be our big key for this game. We can run the ball very well against the Kansas City Chiefs. We'll win this game. We just need to run the ball well and not commit any turnovers and force Alex Smith to commit turnovers because Alex Smith is definitely not a great quarterback by any means. Like, I'm not a big fan of Alex Smith. He's good, but they're not really a pass happy team. They're more of a run team. Like, we could stop the run defense. That's going to put them in a tough situation with us covering Kelsey. We can definitely have Sean Davis cover Kelsey and Macklin being covered by Cockrell and Artie Burns. We could definitely have that. Oh, Giants. Oh, that was bad. Let me check. See, run defense rank. What? They're 26th? I did not know that. They're 26th in run defense? Wow, I'm actually surprised. I'm really surprised that they're 26th. Because Miami was 30th, but Kansas City's 26th? Yeah, I'm looking at teamrankings.com, and wow, I'm surprised. The best is Dallas, but the Kansas City's 26th? Wow. What's New England's? If we get to New England, what's theirs? New England's 4th. That's going to be tough for them. We could pass on them, though. That's the good thing is we can pass on them. But, yeah, we run the ball very well. I can see us winning this game. I'm going to say 31-17, honestly. I really think that's going to be the score. I think the Giants – no, the Giants. God damn it. I'm thinking of this game. I really do think the Steelers have a good chance on the road. They could definitely go into Kansas City and win. Kansas City did not play well against the Buccaneers and the Titans at home, and that's embarrassing. And they almost lost to the Raiders. So I don't think they're that great of a team. They're good, but they're not that great. And Andy Reid's not the best playoff coach either. I know he's blown some games, like some big games. Like he's blown the games against the Eagles when he was on the Eagles in 2001. 2002, and 2000 NFC Championship. No, wait, it was 2001, 2002, 2003 NFC Championship. And he's blown in the 2008 NFC Championship. I know Andy Reid's not the best coach, but I feel like the Steelers can go into Kansas City and win pretty well. I think we could dominate them. If we take away their run game, we have to force them to pass. I think we could take this. I think we can win this game. And I think if we don't, Ben throws the ball correctly. I think the ball Ben keeps the ball very sharp and does not throw an interception. I don't think Ben's thrown many interceptions on the road either. Like, I know he had a bad day today, but like Kansas State will have a strong defense, and we're going to be looking for a lot of them. They're going to be looking for a lot of deep throws. If we could throw a deep ball once in a while, it might work. But I say we just throw a lot of screens. A lot of good screens. We'll take care of Kansas State. They will not be able to cover us because the weak point of their defense is their own defensive line. If I had to pick their secondary is great, their linebackers are pretty good. Their defensive line is probably the weakest part. We got to target the defensive line a lot. Their linebackers, they do have a couple good linebackers, but their secondary is going to be what scares me, honestly. But, yeah, I honestly think Pittsburgh can win 31-17 after what they did today. They dominated at home. I think they could dominate well on the road. They've won big games on the road this year. They won at Buffalo and during the snow. It'll be cold in Kansas City, too, so I think that they'll play very well. But, yeah, that's going to do it here. The Steelers moving on to the divisional round. I hope we can get a big win here, and I am very happy about what happened today. I'm very happy the Steelers got this win. The Steelers deserve to win today. They looked strong all game. They held the JHI in check. We could hold on we could hold Spencer Ware in check. We'll play very well, and we'll win this game. So, that being said, go Steelers. I'll be looking forward to next week against Kansas City. And that being said, see you guys later and stay awesome. Have a great night.